How do I get my ex to return my calls, text, or emails? How do I get my ex to return my phone call, text, or IM, is a question that I come across hundreds of times in the forums that I frequent. Seems there are literally hundreds of people who are battling to make that connection with their ex again. So, is there a secret, some sort of magic phrase or word that will trigger the required response and get your ex to return your calls? This may come as a surprise, but there are certain words which seem to work like magic, words that will almost compel your ex to pick up the phone and listen to what you have to say. Let's start off with the things you should never say. These are not only likely to never work, but they will also put you at a disadvantage. Never beg them to call you. You know the message I mean. It goes something like this: Dave, please call me. This is the 5th message I have left. I have to talk to you so that I can explain everything. Or the emergency call: Dave, please call me urgently. This is an emergency. I'm sure you can see how either of these two messages shows a desperation and a psychologically weak approach from you. You need to get your ex to return your call, and one surefire way of doing this is to use the mystery and self-interest approach. Either of these two approaches will stimulate interest and a response. Used together they are deadly and guarantee success. Here's what I mean. Using a real friendly and sincere, but laid-back voice, imagine you leave the following message: Hi Gail, it's Lawrence. I just wanted to let you know that what you did for me was really appreciated. Call me because I want to thank you in person. Can you see how both mystery and self-interest combined make an irresistible message? She'll be thinking, what did I do for him? What does he appreciate? And she'll be feeling good because it is a positive message, not one where you are cowering and begging to. So now you have them interested and they are going to call back. Are you prepared for them? After all, you have got them interested enough to call back, so it's important you have something relevant to tell them. If not, you have blown the whole thing and could end up in a worse position than when you started. So before you leave the message, prepare the follow-up and have something positive and relevant to say when they do return the call. It can be anything small, as long as it is relevant and plausible. Now that you have your follow-up message, what is your underlying strategy? If you have come this far and have no strategy, which should fit in with your sincere, intriguing approach, then you have wasted a golden opportunity. Without an underlying plan or strategy, you can do more harm than good. This stage of the plan has to be handled correctly if you want to move on to the next stage, which is presumably to keep the lines of communication opened. In effect, what you do before, during, and after you get your ex to return your call is more important than actually getting them to return the call. Like all good plans, the correct preparation and planning beforehand is essential to a successful conclusion. You need a strategy from beginning to end as outlined in The Magic of Making Up. Without a planned and organized strategy, all the effort you spent getting your ex to return your calls will amount to nothing.